Are the NBA champions the world champions of basketball? No. There's a goddamn World Cup for a reason. This is a rant. I haven't done a rant in a while. I haven't started talking about basketball just off the whim, no plan at all for a while. But this one, I can't lie, slightly annoyed me. So basically, run down the story. There was a guy, Noah, I can't remember his last name, Noah Lyles maybe? I don't know, the only Lyles I recognise is Trey Lyles, who said after winning, I think, the 200 meters at the World Championship Athletics, he basically said that he didn't know why NBA called themselves world champions, as you can see with the clip here.
You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States?
But yeah, and then he received so much backlash, comments from Damian Lillard, comments from Devin Booker, comments from Drake, comments from Kevin Durant. Loads of different people just having a go at him. Even Tyler Hero released a tweet having a go at him saying, we're the best players in the world, so yeah dude, yeah, like we're the best players in the world, so we are the world champs. That's not how it works, unfortunately. And there's this persistent thing with American sports in which we're the best in the world, so we're the world champs. No, you're the best in the world, but to be the world champs, you beat the rest of the world. You get what I mean? You have to beat everybody else in the world. See what I mean? Like, for example, the best player in the world, Lionel Messi, has only ever been a world champion when he won the World Cup in football, in my sport. You can see here, yeah? I'm a basketball fan as well, I'm a football fan as well, soccer, whatever you want to call it. Let's take it down, let's put it down into principle. In every other sport, you play each other continentally after. In every other sport, other than American sports, to determine who is the world champion. Even in club football, in club soccer football, you play each other after. So for example, my favourite team, Chelsea, in the year 2020-2021, we won the Champions League. And when we won the Champions League, we beat some of the best teams in the world. We beat Real Madrid, we beat Atletico Madrid. In the final, we beat Manchester City. These are the best teams in the world, but they're all European teams, so they're all teams in Europe. When we won the Champions League, because it was the European Champions League, we classed ourselves the champions of Europe. Not the champions of the world, not the world champs, not the best team in the world, but the champions of Europe. You know when we became the world champs? When we won the Club World Cup. When the teams from the Champions League in Europe faced the teams from the Champions League in Asia, faced the teams from the Champions League in South America, faced the teams from the Champions League, all the other Champions Leagues basically, faced each other, and the team that won was the world champions. That's when we became the world champions. So I feel like Americans need to get this egotistical, we're the best league in the world idea out of their heads and understand that to be the best, not the best in the world, but to be the world champs, you have to face outside competition. You have to face the rest of the world. You don't just say that. And then people are saying, oh, which team beats Americans in a 7-game series? No other league in basketball does that. You know what I mean? Like even March Madness doesn't do a 7-game series. And even the NCAA tournament doesn't do a 7-game series. When you go to the EuroLeague, you're not doing a 7-game series. You lose the game and you're out. When you go to the Basketball World Cup, you lose the game, you're out. When you go to the Olympics, you lose the game and you're out. It's 1-game elimination. And if you tell me that no team in basketball can lose in the NBA against a team from abroad in a 1-game series, you're lying to me. You're just being stupid and you're lying. So essentially, are the NBA champions the best team in the world? Probably. Yes, they are. They're probably the best team in the world. But are they the world champions? Not a chance in hell.